Welcome to a truly authentic, epic, and sweat-soaked documentary about the life and death struggles of ocean hunters, where each frame is a tragic epic of the fierce battle between the small man and the mighty nature in the icy subpolar seas. Our breathtaking voyage begins the moment the mighty bow of the ship, the Golden Peak, bravely tears through the thick fog and towering waves, crashing into a massive wall of water. Creating an explosion of white foam that rises high into the air, enveloping the entire deck in a thick cloud of mist, signaling a difficult journey ahead. Amidst the gray, bone-chilling cold of the deep blue ocean, the burly fishermen, clad in their bright orange waterproof uniforms and gleaming dark blue raincoats, begin their work at an incredibly industrial pace. Inside the sheltered and warm command center, the weather-beaten captain with his graying hair, sun-tanned face, and calloused hands calmly gripped the wooden steering wheel. His steely gaze was fixed on the marine navigation radar screen, which emitted a brilliant green electronic light as he analyzed each signal point, pinpointing the precise coordinates of the enormous marine life hidden deep beneath the sea. Occasionally, he would carefully use a metal ballpoint pen to meticulously record parameters in his beautifully bound, leather-bound logbook, its pages bearing the marks of time. Beside it hung a vibrant red Omamori amulet, his only spiritual anchor amidst the stormy seas. Outside on the ship's deck, despite the howling storms carrying sub-zero temperatures that instantly froze breath into thick white smoke, and the sharp snowflakes that clung to the surface of their helmets, beards, hair, and even the metal hulls, the fishermen persevered. The deafening roar of the engines mingled with the dry clang of metal as the enormous, rusty, oil-soaked cable winches began to operate at full power, their rotating blades tearing through the air, coiling tightly around the thick, bright, yellow, twisted-core synthetic ropes under tons of weight. Despite their hands, clad in blue and orange rubber gloves, being covered in icy shavings, they exerted all their muscular strength, straining to push the mechanical levers. The climax of the drama and visual satisfaction came when the enormous rectangular crab trap, made of metal frame covered in black mesh, slowly rose from the pitch-black sea. Carrying a massive volume of water that cascaded down like a waterfall, glistening under the yellowish headlights of the night shift, revealing a true treasure inside. Hundreds of giant king crabs with their jagged, with extraordinary strength and perfectly coordinated teamwork, the fishermen successfully guided the enormous mass of seafood dangling precariously in midair to a safe landing on the wet, non-slip steel platform. The moment the metal lock is flung open, a torrent of vibrant red king crabs pours down onto the gleaming stainless steel sorting trays, creating a cacophony of clattering shells, marking the moment of explosive harvesting. Immediately, the processing line spins at breakneck speed. Nimble hands grasp the carapace of each large crab, carefully placing them on a standard brass measuring scale with riveted wooden planks for millimeter. By millimeter verification, ensuring absolute compliance with the strictest sustainable harvesting regulations of the maritime industry.
Nhìn con cua hoàng đế này xem, thuyền trưởng sẽ vui lắm.
Those specimens that meet the standards are immediately transferred to the cleaning area, where workers, armed with high-pressure water guns, pull the triggers and spray jets of white water in a fan. Like motion with destructive force, relentlessly blasting away all layers of black mud, algae, and dirt clinging to the hard shells, revealing the pristine, glossy, wet, and vibrant beauty of this most expensive delicacy in the world, before they are sorted and precisely thrown into rows of deep gray and blue industrial plastic containers stacked around the ship's deck. The manual labor is carried out with tremendous intensity, exhausting the physical strength of these iron-willed men. There were moments that made viewers feel heartbroken witnessing the image of a fisherman tilting his head back, eyes tightly closed. His hands hanging limply, leaning his entire exhausted body weight on the winch to stay upright, his chest heaving, gasping for breath, exhaling thick white smoke, begging for a little precious oxygen amidst the bone-chilling cold, sweat mixing with the sea mist. Such as the brief moments of rest inside the warm, brown-paneled cabin, where the worker, his swollen, reddened bare hands, cupping a steaming metal bowl of hot soup to soothe the biting cold, or the tranquil, romantic moment when a rough hand gently touches a small family photo of his wife and son smiling under a green tree, carefully affixed with clear tape to the cold, rusty surface of the winch, a powerful reminder of the love and peaceful haven awaiting them back home. When temperatures plummet to the point where they freeze the entire hydraulic piping system and cable winch gears into rough, transparent blocks of ice, threatening to paralyze the entire operation. The fisherman resorts to the most primitive survival measures. One person tilts an aluminum kettle and pours a stream of boiling water directly onto the freezing unit, creating a thermal shock explosion with a huge cloud of steam rising into the air. The rough, cracked concrete harbor gradually appeared before their eyes, filled with a bustling, noisy atmosphere and the sounds of machinery. Numerous hand-operated forklifts, their iron wheels scraping against the pavement, busily moved towering stacks of wooden pallets containing pristine white insulated styrofoam boxes, meticulously sealed with tape around the lids. Each white styrofoam container, damp with cold dew, was quickly hoisted onto shoulders by muscular bare arms, passed from hand to hand in a rhythmic and decisive motion, and carried deep into the dark, sub-zero temperature compartment of a massive, roaring white refrigerated truck. As soon as the last styrofoam box was tightly packed to maximize interior space, the worker used all his strength to push down the two thick steel-reinforced doors of the refrigerated truck, forcefully locking the icy interior and expelling the last wisp of white mist from the gap.